Welcome everyone to practice. My name is Kimberly. It's great to have you. Today's class is all about extension of the spine. So we'll find a good amount of extension and hip flexion and core work to offset our lives as professional sitters. So a lot of us are tied to our devices. I just got new reading glasses, so it makes my computer time extra cool and clear. So it's always good to put those things down, and any yoga practice will help offset or counter time sitting, but this one especially because we'll be really tapping into the muscles that support the spine and open through the front body to really engage the back body, finding some good core work along the way to support that and just feel invigorated and hopefully a little more open by the end. So if you enjoyed today's class, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can leave me any questions or comments in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. So grab one block at least and have it just handy at the top of the mat. And we are going to get started right away. Come into a low lunge with your right foot forward. And then stack your knees, both knees right over your ankles there. Lay your belly on your thighs, and we're just going to find a cow pose here. Extend your chest and spine forward. Exhale, round your spine. Lift your belly and push through your right foot. Inhale, extend, pull the mat back, chest forward. Exhale, push through the mat to round. Navel in and up. One more. Inhale to extend out. And exhale to round. And then just walk your hand off the mat so it's about level with your knee. Stretch your right arm up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, thread it underneath. So working different angles to open through the whole spine. As you sweep the arm up, bend the elbow and open the chest. Get the shoulder blade back. Exhale, thread. And then one more. Inhale, roll open. And then flip the palm back. Find a half bind here. Kickstand your left shin behind you. I'm just going to turn around so you can see. And we're going to sit on our left heel and find what is kind of like a catcher's stance. Interlace your left hand to your right. Lift through your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then drop your left ear to your shoulder. You should feel a nice release through the whole right side of the neck, maybe top of the shoulder. Maybe soften your gaze, close your eyes. And then you can keep that and maybe turn your gaze to your left, so your chin's over your shoulder. Keep standing tall through the chest, lean the upper body back. Take a full inhale. On your exhale, reach your arms high, interlace your fingers, palms up. And we're going to find circles to the right. Round your spine as you come through the horizon line. And everything from the waist down, just stay static. Great. And then as you circle left, drop the left hand, sweep the right arm up, modified side plank. And then exhale, come to extended tabletop. And just sweep that leg across, look over your left shoulder, and then draw right knee, right upper arm. Again, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, squeeze the thighs, exhale, hug the knee in, and then set the knee down under your hip, come into tabletop, take an inhale for cow, exhale, round for cat. Left leg forward. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, round. Push through the left foot. Inhale, lengthen, lift the sits bones. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Good, as you lengthen out, walk your right hand to the right. Stretch your left arm up. Keep the legs. It's going to be a little weird. On your exhale, thread it underneath. Left arm up, bend the elbow, open your chest. Thread it underneath. Inhale, roll it open. Flip the palm, take your left hand to your right hip crease, kickstand your right shin behind you and sit back on the heel. Interlace your fingers to that right outer hip. Stand tall through the chest. And then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe gaze over to your right. Keep working your left shoulder away from you and behind you. Full breath in. On your exhale, reach the arms up, interlace your fingers, and then circle to the left around your spine as you come through parallel to the floor. Dome your upper back. One more, inhale, round, and then right hand down, modified side plank. Inhale. Great, take it to extended tabletop. And then step behind. You can sit your hips back, look over your right shoulder. Left knee, left upper arm. Twice more, swing it over to the right, sit back. Left knee, left upper arm. One more. And then tabletop. Find a cow pose there. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale back to cow. Now walk your knees back just an inch or so. And then lean your chest forward. Broaden your chest. Keep your belly really firm. Just bend your elbows. And then take it all the way to your belly there. Cobra Pose. Walk your hands back. Press your pubic bone down and lift your shoulder heads up. And then inhale. Keep that as you lift. Exhale and lower. Forehead down. Again, legs solid, pubic bone down. This time as you come up to the chest and head, hover your hands. Keep the legs down. 3, 2, exhale, release. Now walk your fingertips forward and wide. Press your forehead down and lift your elbows up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep that inhale, lift your chest and swing your elbows down. Exhale, lower, swing your elbows up to retract your shoulder blades. Keep your legs really solid. Inhale, lift up, swing your elbows down. Spread the chest. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, swing your elbows down. Maybe bring your bottom rib to the floor if it's lifted. And then float your arms back and keep your chest that high. Then lift your legs for locust. 3. Internally rotate the inner thighs up. 2. Deep inhale. Plant your palms, curl your toes. Plank pose, inhale. Lift your sits bones, go back to dog. And take a full breath. Pedal out the legs. And then look to the top of the mat. Take a breath in. Just step your feet to the top of the mat, fold forward. Maybe grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. You release that. Soften your knees, rise to stand. Stretch the arms up. Take an inhale. Thumbs to heart. Go ahead, inhale, reach the arms up. Fold forward and down. Inhale and lengthen. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. And then you choose up dog or cobra. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Going to work some extension of the spine from here. Ripple forward to plank. And then drop your knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift your belly. Keep your shoulders hugging in their sockets. Just bend your elbows. And then keep that Take an inhale. If you can, set your chest down and maybe walk your hands back. And then lift your shoulder heads up. Take a full breath in, light on the chin. Exhale all the way down. Cobra Pose, inhale, curl up. Down dog, exhale. Take a full breath. Look to the hands, inhale. Step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. Exhale, fold. Pull the belly in. Stretch the chest forward. Inhale. Keep that chaturanga step or hop. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Take a full breath. Ripple forward to plank. Adding on, bring your knees down. Lift your sits bones and lengthen your spine. Keep that, bend your elbows. Maybe the chest comes down, maybe you're hovering, but keep lifting your shoulder heads up. If your chest is down, walk your hands back. Option 1, stay, claw the fingertips down into the mat. Option 2, lift your knees. Keep lifting your shoulders, lifting your belly. Deep breath in, all the way down. Cobra Pose, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, look to the hands. Step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, extend, reset. Exhale, fold. Strong legs to come up, breathe in. Pull forward. Last add-on. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, lift the sits bones and belly, lengthen the spine. Exhale, just bend the elbows. All right, so if the chest can come down, walk your hands back. Lift your shoulder heads up. Option 1, lift your right leg. Maybe lift your left knee. Take an inhale. Keep spreading the chest. Exhale, left knee, right knee down. Lift your left leg. Lift your shoulder heads. Maybe lift your right knee. 3, try to draw your chest forward. 2, bring it all down. Cobra Pose. Child's Pose. That's not easy work. Just notice the invigoration, the circulation to the spine. Stimulation of the nerves that communicate to our whole body throughout the discs. Good, and then come through to a seat. You can hop through or just whatever creative way you want to get there. And then go ahead and you won't need your block. Just lie down. Find some core. So take your hands behind your head and then stretch your legs out to a V shape, about 30 degrees down. Take an inhale, lift your head and chest. As you exhale, knees together, keep your chest lifted and just tuck in. Inhale, legs wide. Exhale, front ribs back, tuck in. And try to keep your elbows spreading as well. Your shoulder blades lifted as you hug your front ribs back. So everything from the waist up is static. Your chest stays lifted as you just split the legs to V and then tuck them in tight. And then sync it up with the breath. So inhale, reach the legs apart. Exhale, squeeze every last drop of breath out as you hug them in. If you want to make it a little more challenging, maybe lower your legs a little lower without letting your low back pull away from the floor. And then really try to drop your head into your hands. Keep the elbows spreading apart. Soften the neck. Almost there. Last two. Last one. Now hug your knees in. Draw your elbows to your knees. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, shoot your legs straight up. Reach your palms towards your feet. Lift your chin and chest, and then just pulse your legs up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest, head down. Continue to tap into that as we continue to move the support of the belly. Downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa or just step back. Great. Inhale, look to your hands. Step or hop feet to hands. Take an inhale there and lengthen. Exhale, fold with the feet hip width apart. Dandasana. So take a peace finger grip around your big toes. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and then walk your spine out your pelvis. Keep that as you fold. Lift your shoulder heads up. Drop the crown of the head down. And then from the strength of your belly, feel that ability to lengthen your spine out. Let the backs of your eyes soften. And then keep that strength of the legs. Keep your peace finger grip. Just take an inhale and find a flat back. Hug your shoulders in their sockets. And then keep that, just drop your head. So you're still finding a flat back, but letting your head go. Pull your belly in and up. 3. Lengthen your waist and breathe underside the rib cage. 2. And then 1. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, Vinyasa. And bring your knees down. I'm going to work some variations of tabletop. Stretch your right leg back. Internally rotate it. And then exhale, knee to nose. You have the option to lift the left knee. Inhale, lay back, bring the knee down. Now adding on, exhale, look forward, bend the elbows. Just to hover the chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbows squeeze in and shoot back as you melt the heart. Inhale, back up. Curl in tight. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale and bend. Maybe lift the back knee. And I like to hover my chest and just hug in, lengthen out. Engage the back body. Left knee down. Inhale, straight arms. Thigh to chest, curl in. Now leg up and back. So bend your right knee and just find 3 big circles clockwise. And then switch directions. Good. And then straighten the leg. Inhale, square it off. Look between your hands. You can hop and switch if you're craving a little hang time or a little more work on the hands. Hop and switch your legs. Push them out away and then switch your legs in air. And we're coming right to reverse warrior, right leg forward. Just nice and easy. Take an inhale and tip off to the left. Stretch to the right side body. And then exhale, bring your right elbow to your knee. Stretch your left arm up. Flip the palm and find a half bind. You can bring your hand inside your foot. Or keep your elbow to your knee. But work your left shoulder blade back just like we did in that catcher stance. And then feel the power of the legs and core here to spread and open the chest. Take one more full breath. Coming right to half moon, you can keep the left arm in a half bind or free it up if you'd like. And then firm your right hip in. And then send the breath right under the rib cage. And get longer through that right side body. And get stronger through that left leg. So think thigh back, calf forward as you reach through the whole left foot. Take a full inhale. Start to bend your right knee. We're coming right to Trikhanasana. So hand to shin. And then hug your right sitting bone in. You can keep that or reach your right bicep just parallel to your ear. And again, breathe underside the right rib cage to lengthen it. Hug your left thigh back behind you. Take another full breath. And then inhale, come up. We're going to find a horse. Now find a cow face arm here. So if you're in that half bind, your left arm is already there. Right arm up. And then heels in, toes out. Shoot your chest up. Drop your seat down. And then come through a half horse, halfway forward. Getting a little work for the rotator cuff. Release any tension. So you can really hone it in more on your belly and your legs. Keep floating the chest out. Take another inhale. Now up to you. I'm going to fold right in between and keep my legs. If you're craving a release, maybe prostarita, go right ahead. Take one more full breath. And just release your hands. If you're in horse, inhale, lengthen out, flat back, arms out to a T, and then come all the way back up. So we're gonna find second side, left side, warrior two, and right into reverse warrior. Taking another full breath in. And then side angle pose, just tip to your left. And then up to you if you want to stretch the right arm up, take it overhead, or find a half bind. And then slow down the breath. Deep inhale. Half moon, just inch your left fingertips forward. Slow and controlled launch of the right leg up. And then spread your right toes. Find more awareness through that whole right leg. As you firm your left hip in and roll your right shoulder open. And then lengthen through the left side body, even if you need to bend your left knee a little. Defy gravity. 3, 2, and then start to bend your left knee and just tip back into your Trikhanasana. If you need to come up neutral, go right ahead. But keep that length through the left side. More contraction through the right. And that then trickles down through the inseam of the leg to support you. Maybe float the left arm out. Soften the right shoulder. Take another inhale. And then come on up, right to horse, and then left arm up. Take an inhale there, sit a little lower. And then front ribs draw back as you come through halfway forward. And keep carving your knees out, lifting the inner arches. And then allow your belly to pick up your sits bones and then flare them back behind you to lengthen the spine out. Take a full inhale, and then you choose if you want to fold or straighten the legs before you fold. Turn them parallel. Allow yourself to linger in the stillness for a moment. Gently release what you have. We're just going to pivot around to frame the left leg, runner's lunge, and then step back to plank. Chaturanga to the belly. And press your forehead down, and then clasp your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Again, pubic bone down the length in the low back. And then try to maintain that as you lift the chest, the head, and lift your thumbs off your sacrum. Now lift the legs, down locust. Send your gaze off the tip of your nose. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale, Down Dog or Child's Pose. Come right back to tabletop. Inhale, stretch your left leg back. Internally rotate it. Exhale, thigh to chest. Maybe lift your right knee. Extend the leg back. Inhale. Look forward and just bend your elbows. Melt the heart. Back up. Inhale. Thigh to chest. Extend the hip. Look forward. Exhale, melt the heart. Straighten the elbows. Inhale. Thigh to chest. Pause. Knee down, leg back. Melt the heart. Maybe lift the right knee. 3, 2, knee down. Straighten the elbows. Thigh to chest. Down dog splits. And then bend your knee and circle the knee 3 times. And then switch directions. Just lubricating that left hip. And then straighten the legs, square it off. And then we're coming to Warrior 2. So same option if you want to take a few hops. Switch your legs in air. Left side, Warrior 2. And then come right to Horse Pose. I have a fun little series of postures just to move through space and reconnect to our breath. So in your Horse Pose, reach your arms apart. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring your thumbs to your heart. Turn your right knee in and drop it for Anjane. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Lower your hips forward. And then exhale, draw your hips back. High pyramid, come halfway forward. Pull your belly in. Now bend just your right knee. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. On your exhale, standing splits. Catapult forward and down. Maybe no hands. Take a full breath. And then right back to horse. Arms wide, inhale. Thumbs to heart, left knee to the mat. Low lunge. Inhale, drop your hips, stretch the arms up. Drag your hips back. High pyramid, sweep the arms behind you. Pull your belly in. Just bend the right knee. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, standing splits. Use your hands or not. Take another breath. Inhale to horse. Arms wide. Thumbs to heart. Left side, low lunge, knee down. Inhale, arms up. High pyramid, slow it down. Bend your right knee only, arms forward, inhale. Standing splits. If you want, linger there. Or take a hop up to handstand. One more full breath. Left foot down, inhale to horse. Arms wide. Thumbs to heart. Low lunge, left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, high pyramid, halfway forward. Inhale, bend the left knee, reach the arms forward. Exhale, standing splits. Stay there or take it up. Take an inhale. Horse pose. One more each side. Inhale, arms wide. Drop the right knee. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, high pyramid. Bend the right knee, arms forward, inhale. Standing splits. 2 more full breaths, maybe take it up. Exhale, foot down. Arms wide in horse, inhale. Low lunge, left knee down. Arms up, inhale. High pyramid, exhale. Bend the left knee, arms forward, inhale. Standing splits. Stay or take it up. So from here, just take your vinyasa. Take a moment there, let that movement land. And then come back to down dog. And work a little more extension for the spine. From a prone position, so ripple forward to plank. And then chaturanga to the belly. So forehead down. We're gonna come into floor bow. Reach back, find your ankles. And then zip up your inner thighs. Keep your forehead down, but lift your shoulder heads up. Press your pubic bone down. For this first one, keep your thighs down. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your head and chest and shins back, but keep your thighs down. Exhale, stay. Shoulder blades together. Inhale, side ribs up. And then exhale and lower. And just bring your favorite cheek to the mat. Or take a vinyasa. You can always take it through a quick vinyasa. I'm feeling a little lazy this morning, so I'm not. I'm good. All right, back to the belly. Let's take it into Sphinx. And again, lengthen the waist. So I'm always walking my hips back to some degree and hugging my upper arms in the sockets. And then try to lift your low deep belly off the floor. Maintain that. We're gonna take the right knee and bend it. Reach back. Grab the ankle, squeeze the inner thighs together, and then inhale, push your shin back. You can float both thighs, but hug your left shoulder in the socket. Maybe walk your left fingertips out and come onto the fingertips. Maybe float the left arm. 3, 2, full breath in. And then exhale, release. You can rock your hips or take a vinyasa. Back to Sphinx. Bend your left knee, reach back, catch the ankle. And then hug your right shoulder in the socket. Take an inhale, float the right leg, lift the left thigh, and get lighter on your right elbow. Keep hugging that right shoulder in the socket. You might come to your right fingertips. Stay, hug into the midline. Maybe float the arm. 3. Keep lifting the right side ribs by hugging right shoulder into socket. 2. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Take it to child's. And then hop through to a seat. For this one, take your block between your thighs. If you don't have a block, no worries, you'll be fine. And then arms out to a T, palms flat. And then with the knees bent, just take your knees halfway to the right, spin your navel to the left. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Halfway to the left. Drop your right shoulder. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Twice more like that. Halfway to the right. Inhale, straighten, hug back through the belly. Rebend. To the left. Straighten. Rebend. And then to the right, we're going to take side jackknives. So you're going to come up to the right palm. And then left elbow to knee. Hover. So lower for, let's do 3. So starting now. 3, 2, staying on that right hip. And then low bow, arms overhead or hands behind head. And then left palm parallel. Come to the left hip. Lift up. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pause at center. And then just keep it going. Knit the front ribs at center. Forceful breath out through those side jackknives. Squeeze the block if it's there. Just a few more rounds. Let's do one more each side. Pause in your low boat. Inhale to high boat. Lift the low back. Shoulders, hug them in the sockets. Navel to spine. 3. Maybe straighten the legs. 2. Full breath in. Exhale, plant your feet. Lift your seat. Use your hands here. We're just going to come right to camel. Now, you can remove the block if you want. I like to use it. It helps me to keep my low belly engaged. Curl your toes under, lengthen your tailbone down. Shoulder blades squeeze together. And then just fingertips to the inner heels. Push each into one another so you can really feel that uplifting of the heart. Just by retracting the shoulder blades. Just get that nice opening through the front body. Breathe into the whole rib cage. And slowly re-support. Sit back on your heels. Let's do one more. Camel Pose. Tailbone down. Squeeze the block if it's there. Shoulders back. Curl. And that gaze can stay forward. Take your time, and when you're ready, use your belly. Inhale to come out. Exhale, sit back on the heels. Curl your toes under. If the block's still there, why not? Just leave it. Toe stand. Lift your knees up. Hands to heart. Interlace your fingers. Push the wall away in front of you, and then palms up. Almost lost it. Get taller through the spine. Squeeze the block if it's there. See if you can stay on the toes as you press all the way up. Up, up, up. If you lose it, just lift up the heels again. Tailbone down. Front nose back. 3, maybe look up or just forward. 2. Deep inhale, grow taller, taller, taller. And then heels down, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Any way you want to take a vinyasa, whether you're working on crow, shoot back chaturanga, maybe it's handstand, maybe it's, I don't need any of that today, I'm happy just stepping back. And then take a seat. We're not done yet, but just winding down. So left toes forward and cross it. So if your right knee is bent, just in front of the right ankle. Okay, so this is a little mind bender, but we're also working a little more through the hips. So it's a good one. So take an inhale, we're gonna turn our fingers forward, shoulder blades squeeze together, lift your hips and then sweep your right leg over to the right. And then rebend the knee, sneak it behind your left heel. We're gonna turn our right hand back and come to modified side plank on the right knee. And then back to that starting position, inhale, right ankle behind left. Now we're gonna use our core to stand on the right knee, to find modified side plank on the right knee again. So kickstand the right shin behind you, open up. Come back to left foot forward, sit. Slowly, try not to plop. Fingers forward, inhale, reverse tabletop, float that right leg. Tuck it behind, inhale on the right knee. Modified side plank. Left foot forward, sit, reverse tabletop, inhale. Use the strength of the back body. Use your core to come forward. Right hand down, kickstand right shin, modified side plank. And then keep moving through that. The hard part is not plopping down as you sit back, at least for me. There's your core. Let's do one more. From your modified side plank, set your left foot down, your right hand's forward. Draw right knee to chest. Fall in triangle, set the foot down or float it. Squeeze your inner thighs if that leg is lifted. Lift through the right hip. 3, 2, left hand down. Wild thing. Leg up and back. And then drop the left knee. You thought we were done with this. Hinge forward, bend the elbows. Last one of these. Inhale back up. Exhale, thigh to chest. Extend the leg. Chest forward, bend the elbows. Pause. Back up. Thigh to chest. One more with the option to lift the left knee. Inhale. Bend. So not chin stand. Try to hover your chest and chin, but just stay in that hover. Little bounce. 5. Knee down. Lift up with control. Pull it in. Zip up. And then take the leg high. Now with a straight leg, circles. And then switch directions. We're going to hop and switch our legs and come into Crescent Lunge. If you're finding hang time off the left leg, you might draw the legs to the center line and find an eagle leg, which can be a nice counter to all the spinal extension. And then switch your legs. Come into Crescent Lunge. You can inhale and clasp your hands behind your back. Come halfway forward and run into Warrior 3. Take a full breath here. Start to twist to your right. We're just going to open our arms. Revolve half moon, left hand up floor. Skin of right hip back. Extend your spine forward. Stay or grab your right hand to your left ankle. And then release your ankle. And then slide your left knee down your calf. Maybe pause for a moment. Hands to heart. And then set the knee down. Half lower the fish. Turn the right fingers back. Stretch the left arm up. Take the elbow around the knee and just sit up nice and tall. Drop your right hip. And the more you can soften your right hip, the deeper you can get into those supporting or stabilizing muscles. Right around the SI joint. And then slowly just release. We're gonna come back to that initial flow with the right ankle forward, left ankle behind. Plant your palms down, shrug your shoulder blades together, lift your seat, and then sweep your left leg out to the left. So you can lift your right hip higher, and then just tuck it behind. Modified side plank. First, turn your left hand back. Left knee is your base as you float the right arm and leg. And then come back, left ankle behind, turn the fingers forward, sweep the leg out. Tuck it behind. Use your core, modified side plank on the left knee. Inhale. And then flow through that. Try to make it as seamless as possible. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit. Modified side plank. Left knee, left palm. Inhale. Exhale, sit. Reverse tabletop. Extend the leg out. Exhale, sit. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, sit. One more. Reverse tabletop. Sit. Modified side plank. Sit. Gather the shoulder blades. Inhale. Sit. Use your belly. Modified side plank. Inhale. And then take it to a left side fallen triangle. And you can set the foot down or squeeze the thighs together. Maybe even an eagle bind here of the legs. Take an inhale. Wild thing, set the right hand down. Lift up. Enjoy that opening through the left hip. Down dog splits. And then drop your right knee. Find tabletop. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, bend your elbows and melt the heart. Inhale, back up. Curl thigh to chest. Two more. Inhale. Pull the belly in, melt the heart. Back up, inhale. Pull it in. Last one, extend, lengthen. Exhale, pause, stay. Maybe lift the right knee. Maybe just a little bounce. Knee down. Inhale, straighten the elbows from the belly. Pull the left thigh in. And then take the leg up and back. Take big circles. You can straighten the leg or keep the knee bent. Switch directions. Leg up and back. Coming to Crescent Lunge, left leg forward. Option to play. You can switch your legs in air. Maybe an eagle bind of the legs. And then left leg between your hands. Interlace your hands, opposite thumb on top, and then halfway forward. Shoot your chest forward. Feel the belly supporting the low back. And then lift up from the right inner thigh and try to keep that sharp line of the back body. And then turn it into your revolved half moon. Twist open to your left. Stay or bend your right knee and grab your ankle. And then breathe underside your right ribs. Full inhale. If you have the ankle, release it. Kundalini Squat. See if you can pause, hover, maybe hands to heart. See as low as you can go. And then set the knee down. Great job. Half floor of the fish, left fingers behind you. Stretch the right arm up. And then just find the elbow knee connection, whichever works best today. But then actively drop your left hip, or consciously, as you lift and stand through the chest. Just take another full breath. And then gently release. And then take your legs forward. Last little bit here. Walk your fingertips out and come to your sacral spine. Now keep that. Take an inhale. Lift your torso and right leg. Hover. Exhale. Left leg. Hover. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower. It's like you're walking, but I want you to keep your sacral spine, so your sacrum down the whole time. And then see if you can lengthen your breath in. And then forceful breath out as you come up. So there's a little more of that lingering as you hover. So actively engaging the hip flexors, the core. Just light little tenting of the fingers, but keep hugging your shoulder heads down, belly back. 3 more each side. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Now, sit up, plant your palms. You can always use blocks. I'm gonna go for Dandasana. So squeeze your pelvic floor, lift your seat, and draw it back. Here's the hard part. We just engaged the hip flexors. See if you can lift your feet. Drop it down. Shake it out, lift your hips, open it up. Take a full breath, squeeze your belly back. And then exhale to release. Just cross your right shin in front. Take your right arm up and side, bend to the left. And then off on an angle. Come back to the side bend and then come upright. Take your left shin in front, side bend to your right. Drop it off on an angle. Come back to center. And then come upright. I'm just going to invite you to either make your way right into Shavasana or come to a seat. And feel the effects of your practice here. Take a full breath in. Out through the mouth. Thank you for sharing. I hope you have a great day or evening ahead. Namaste.